In March 2021, Dominic Walsh signed a lease for a 10,000 square foot office in downtown Austin. Ping pong tables, cold brew on tap, 43 employees. His LinkedIn was on fire. Investors were sliding into his DMs. By November of that same year, 31 people packed their desks on a Tuesday afternoon. The office went silent, and Dominic sat alone in a $14,000 a month space he could no longer afford, staring at a company that looked successful right up until the moment it wasn't. What destroyed Dominic wasn't bad luck. It was a pattern, one that's taken down more funded startups than any recession ever has. And it starts much earlier than you'd think. Dominic built Relvio, a client reporting tool for marketing agencies. Simple, useful. And in 2020, when every agency went remote overnight, Relvio caught a wave. 6 months, $8,000 a month to $58,000 a month. That kind of growth does something to a founder's brain. It starts to feel like proof, like the market has chosen you, like the momentum is permanent. So when a seed investor handed him $1.6 million in early 2021, Dominic didn't pause, didn't negotiate, didn't ask himself the one question that actually mattered. Is the business ready for this? Or am I just ready to feel big? The office came first, because the remote felt too scrappy, because investors might visit, because standing inside 10,000 square feet made it feel real. Then the hires. A VP of sales at $155,000 base salary, brought in before Dominic had ever documented a single sales process himself. A head of marketing at $125,000, hired to build the brand, while 3 critical product features sat unbuilt on the backlog. In 90 days, Relvio's monthly burn went from $14,000 to $109,000. Revenue? Still $58,000. They were losing $51,000 every single month. And here's the brutal part. Dominic knew the math. He just believed the growth would catch up. That's what founders tell themselves when the office looks great and the team photo gets 400 likes. But momentum isn't a business model. The VP of sales lasted 4 months, because you can't hand a sales process to someone else when you haven't mastered it yourself. Then August hit. The rebrand launched. Beautiful new website. Sharp new positioning, pushed so far up market that the small agencies who originally loved Relvio felt like they'd been outgrown. 3 of his top 10 accounts didn't renew. $17,000 in monthly recurring revenue, gone in a week. The investor emails started arriving. Polite questions, the auditing kind, and Dominic started avoiding his own dashboard. That's the moment a business stops being recoverable in real time, when the founder is too afraid to look at the truth. By October, 8 weeks of runway remained. He made the call. 31 people. Gone. Some had left stable jobs to join him. But here's what Dominic did next. He sublet the office, cut to a team of 6, and called every remaining customer himself. One question. What would make you stay for the next 2 years? 18 months later, Relvio was at $91,000 MRR. Profitable, lean, and finally, actually ready. Key lessons from this story. 1. Scale is earned, not announced. A bigger office and a bigger team only amplify what's already working. They can't create it. 2. Raise capital on your timeline, not investor excitement. Fast money without clarity is just fast pressure. 3. Hire for the company you are, not the company you want to be. A VP of sales cannot build what the founder hasn't proven. 4. When you stop looking at the numbers, the business starts lying to itself. Avoidance is the most expensive habit a founder can have. 5. Real scale is quiet. It happens in the unit economics, the retention rate, and the customer conversations, not the LinkedIn photos. Every story in this series is a real pattern, a real cost that someone else already paid. The founders who win long-term aren't the ones who grew the fastest. They're the ones who grew right. Subscribe. Watch the next one, because the next mistake we cover is even more common and even harder to see while it's happening. Stay sharp.